Alright then. Let's go live, shall we, baby? I'm not muted this time, am I? No. Okay, looks like we're going. Alright, if that's streaming, where's Twitch? Should probably turn this all the way down since this is gonna be horrible. This is all the way up. Alright, it looks like we're streaming there. This is also good. I think today I can finally do the 3.2. No, not 3.2. I keep calling this 3.2. I hope I didn't put 3.2 in the title. But if I did, oh well. It'll be 3.2 eventually. Anyway, welcome back everybody. I am Shiriki Chaos, and tonight, wherever it is where you are, we are continuing the 3.1, 3.2, I keep calling it 3.2 story quest, oh my gosh. Let's see, where we last left off, we basically just finished part of a mission. We brought Anaxa back to, what is it, Akima, and then we were switching POVs to Tribi, which, that's kind of where we left off. We fought, that one Reaper dude. For some reason he looks like Kirito, but, without further ado, let's switch and continue onward on this little journey.
It's still early. Where to now?
I had some other stuff to do earlier, so I'm kind of streaming a bit later. If I remember, can we do this? Yeah, we'll just run Trailblazer out real quick. There we go. Holy crap, we're short. I mean, I know I'm like a based height and everything, but... Wait, hold on. We just throw a... Okay. Am I the only one who wants a team of Sparkle and Tribi? But anyway, as I was saying, I usually stream a bit earlier since when it's more on my day off, so I can get a longer stream in, but, we're here now. I had some other stuff to do, so it'll be fine.
What happened here? Watch out.
If I remember, I think this is probably like another 10-hour story quest to fully complete the Trailblaze journey. I'm not 100% sure on that, so don't quote me.
For the Cremnoan.
Cremnoan? This is their doing?
Mighty, what did you do?
Peggy, now's not the time to dwell on that. Let's help the injured people first.
What did you do, Mighty?
Excuse me. Coming through. Oh, you two are here as well. That's a relief. Even the Twilight Courtyard is involved? What in the world happened here? I actually just came to relax. But as soon as I got here, I saw all these people lying on the ground.
When you try to come to relax and you can't relax, but when you don't try to go to relax, you relax?
I've examined them, and they don't seem to be seriously ill. It feels like they've just spent too much time in the hot water.
Wow, it's kind of like that's what a hot spring or a sauna's for.
Multiple individuals fainting simultaneously from the hot pool steam? Where is the manager of the baths?
He disappeared, and no one knows where he's gone to. Some people have been saying that the Cremnoans are behind this. Lady Aglaya, what do you think about this?
Aglaya, don't pretend like you don't take hot-ass baths. You probably do.
Let these people rest. The two of you, please come with me.
Have you thought of something, Aggie?
Yes. While their intentions elude me, it's time to bring this farce to a close.
What's going on?
So, we're going up there. Alright, before we go forward, let me see something. Who is... Is Tribi the shortest in this game? Hold on, where's Hook? Is Tribi the shortest in this game? Who else would be so short? Pela? I'll change my team back. I'm just curious, who is short? Alright, we'll do Pela, and I'm pretty sure Sparkle. Ooh, Lynx would be good. Alright, who's the shortest in this game? Let me see this. Where are you? I don't know if that can be accurate, though. Okay, I'd say they're about the same height, without the hat. Payla's definitely taller. Lynx is definitely taller. Okay. I guess we could see Sparkle. Where's Sparkle? Sparkle, where are you? Sparkle? Where the hell is Sparkle? There you are. I'm pretty sure Silverwolf's gonna be taller. Yeah, she's definitely taller. Okay, well, there goes that. Alright, enough messing with the lineup, I suppose. Alright, there we go. In case we need a fight. So, I would say it's between Treeby and Hook.
This is all.
This is the shortest in this game. Fine on. We barely seen some. Treeby, what happens when snow gets warm? It melts.
Culprit. The culprit is Mightymouse.
Wait, I was actually right?
Oh,
You've got to be kidding me.
What did you do to everybody?
Yo, why is he doing the carpet Ichigo though? If anyone has seen Bleach, why is he doing carpet Ichigo?
It's just another duel where I claimed victory.
Why is he doing carpet Ichigo though?
As I expected.
Why does Mighty look like he's not even standing on the actual floor though?
On the surface,
That's weird.
these two are the mightiest warriors in the Holy City, but they're still impulsive youths at heart. Speak up, Mighty. Tell us exactly what kind of foolishness you and Finan indulged in this time.
Uh-oh, Mother's mad. Some time ago. My friend. Don't let it get to you. Why don't we take a bath to recharge, buddy? Nothing.
No, none of those sound right.
Smack him upside the head. Keep your chin up, you have greater things to achieve. Want to grab a drink with me? Let's have a talk.
Forget it.
What? Why even give me the choice of a... Okay.
Am I seeing things? Is the magnificent deliverer finally deigning to step outside?
Man, he took this loss to heart.
What kind of response is that?
nothing. I was just imitating your usual response.
So he comes back after getting his ass kicked. And then he's like, I'm gonna copy Mighty Mouse.
Don't feel anything
Okay.
special from you. Have you passed the demigod trial?
The ritual hasn't reopened yet. In case you forgot, it hasn't been that long since I pulled you out of the trial.
I didn't forget.
Then, you're welcome.
In twilight's last gleam, Makima stands bold. From walls sturdy, tales untold. Dreaming of her fruitful gardens, pilgrims arrive from distant lands. Figs and olives, so grand. Yet little do they know that they will step into flames, fuel to the fire, a burning brand.
What are you playing at this time?
I just felt like reciting a few lines of poetry. Surely the Crown Prince of Kremnos knows how to appreciate poetry, right?
Kremnoans steer clear of such weak literature. But my library doesn't lack collections of this kind.
These lines express the poet's yearning for their home, just as Akuma is distant from many people's homes.
I know how to interpret poetry, Haikis.
There's no point in pretending to be profound, my friend. Thank you for helping me out when I was in a tight spot.
Man
but
gave us Kremnoan
seems to me
slang.
You aren't prepared for the trial either.
Bruv gave us Kremnoan slang. Oh my
Don't
god.
compare your situation with mine. My people are still relying on me. I can't ascend to godhood on my own without first resolving their issues.
So, Are you suggesting that you, the mighty Mightimos, and the heir to the throne of Kremnos, wish to defy tradition that has endured among your people for millennia?
Still thinking about what I should do.
Never mind. It's probably not my place to offer you counsel. An idea does strike me, though.
Go ahead. Let's see what terrible ideas you've come up with this time.
Let me guess. A little fight of rock, paper, scissors, tic-tac-toe.
Maybe we both need to relieve some stress. Come, Mightimos. Let's recommence our previous competition.
Oh god.
This time, we'll see who can stay in the super hot bath for longer.
Why do I feel like that always happens? Almost any slice of life anime, any slice of life game-esque.
What? Are you chickening out?
The phrase chickening out does not exist in the Kremnoan language. I just find this situation absurd, that's all. All-knowing historian, are you not aware that we Kremnoans use boiling water from sword forging for our baths? Looks like I'll have to teach you some royal etiquette today.
Let me tell you, they're brothers without telling you they're brothers.
Unprecedented sauna battle commences!
They even have a narrator for this?
Unparalleled resolve. The two warriors' determination even alters the very hue of the steam. Flames intertwine with scalding vapor, reaching toward the heavens, shrouding the sky in the sun. The spectacle is so magnificent that none dare gaze upon it directly.
I kind of wish they would have given us an animation for this, not gonna lie. This would have been cool to watch.
What's happening in the competition? Why don't I regale you with a tale of kings to pass the time?
And they're even aware of it. Oh my gosh. How dare they be aware of it too.
Recall the legend of the Gorgo lion, mentioned by a certain veteran? The central figure, the main character, was not the sole sovereign of that land. An oryx stood as its formidable rival. Long before the dawn of Erechrysia, the two beasts started their timeless battle on the plains of Tritos. The lion regarded the oryx as its food, while the oryx perceived the lion as a scornful, oppressive, and challenging barrier that it swore to topple with its antlers. For tens of thousands of years, without respite, the two creatures thus continued their relentless pursuit and rivalry. It fixated on its rival's fleeing form in the chase.
Man, I was also hoping to see some sculptured bodies too.
It set its sights on the other's neck, nearly within reach. It was stuck in a corner. It had nowhere to escape. On the land of Amphorius, some
Excuse me.
lives meet their end at dusk, some at dawn, and yet others are fated to perish under the blistering sun at noon.
So in Akama's bathhouse, do they just not have a separate area for like a sauna area?
And at last, the most scorching moment of the day descended upon them. The formidable hand of fate heeded their call and arrived!
My lords, would you like me to reduce the temperature a little?
What? You're chickening out already?
Says the one whose nickname is Snowy.
Get lost.
Are you asking me to get lost, or...
So in all actuality, so are they in full armor too? I know it's like not much, but
Whatever.
because I mean it's gonna be worse if they're in full armor. I know that they don't really have much, but like fully clothed inside of a sauna with hot ass humid temperatures. Oof.
Please forgive my presumptuousness, my lords.
Even Treebe's disappointed.
What a spectacle of folly.
Uh-oh, they made Mother mad.
This is what you get for daring to challenge a Kremnoan without understanding your own place.
What I'm saying is, your little game dragged down quite a few innocent souls alongside you.
Personally escort back home the customers left awestruck by our formidable presence.
This isn't fair.
Bro was pointing. The carpet Ichigo and the point.
You are
Oh my
wearing
god.
way less than I am.
Then why didn't you take some of it off?
Is this the latest trend now? Getting into the baths while dressed in full armor?
Don't look at me.
I have no words.
It was he who challenged me. There is no word for flee in the Kremnoan language.
I have no words.
Very well. Let us bring this farce to a close, shall we? Warriors, it's time to get moving.
Goofy gotcha story for life. Goofy stories for life. Oh my gosh. Can we get more of this? 27 to 25. They... Oh my god.
The Flame Chase journey is destined to be a lengthy one, replete with obstacles.
They even competed to see how many people they could escort back.
But thanks to those two, all the gloom has vanished into thin air. Oh, we just had quite the commotion. It's not every day we find them. Shall we continue with our previous plans? Hyacinth, would you care to join us? Such an empty bath is indeed a rare sight. I was looking forward to unwinding after work. I'd be delighted to accept your invitation, Lady Treeby. How about we go to the biggest bath?
Take a bath. You know, I feel like ever since the first time we came here in 3.0, Fortune Trailblazer to take a bath, I feel like that's just been the name of the game.
Water temperature feels just perfect.
So, how is the feeling of having the entire bath to yourselves?
It's so good.
Bath scene, let's go!
But, Lady Treeby,
Hoyo know what's up.
aren't you going to soak in the bath with us?
Hoyo knows what's up. Hoyo know what we want.
We will have to pass. After all, we've become children.
Please understand that she can no longer endure the heat of this pool due to the blessings of Yanis.
Oh. Are you curious about us, Hyacinth? I am, but something tells me that it might be better to change the topic. Don't get all nervous. It's not something we can't discuss. The truth is, a long, long time ago, we were a mature adult just like Aggie.
That ties into her trailer then.
Then, because of reasons, we inherited Yanis's divinity and gained the power of passage. And in return, the price we had to pay was the splitting of our soul.
Each opening of the Century Gate intensifies the strain on Treeby and the others. They are gradually regressing towards infancy, both in body and mind.
So, if the other two go away, does that mean Treebios forms back into one being again?
We don't know what awaits us at the end either, but anyway, that's why we've turned into children. In that case, when you opened that giant Sentry Gate above Akuma during the battle against Nikador, well, there's no way around it. We all know that the Flame Chase journey won't be a smooth ride. Maybe we can find a way to fix it. The primary research focus of New Forests is the soul. We explore its depletion and methods to restore dispersed souls. As long as research continues, there might be a breakthrough that can help. We will do everything we can.
So your first reaction is in fact denial. You're indeed an Access student. I look forward to your good news, Hyacin.
Now there's another reason to look forward to tomorrow. Lady Treeby, what's wrong?
This is taking a dark turn.
Something's off. It's that strong feeling again. Is it Trian?
How could this be? We're not even fighting.
It's not Trian this time. It's Trinan. Trinan is in danger.
I thought everyone was back in Akima with us. In the meantime.
I win this round of escorting the bathers home.
How does one contender alone make a valid competition?
Offering a compliment or two wouldn't be the end of you, you know.
Haikas.
Oh my god. Why am I'm getting Goku and Vegeta vibes. Oh my gosh. I also just got done binging like the last 5 episodes of Dragon Ball Daima. So I am like on an all-time high right now, especially coming into this.
What is that word? Is that your native tongue?
It means hyena. I'm likening you to a weak hyena. By the way, you emphasized the completely wrong syllable.
Though we've been acquainted for some time, I have rarely heard you talk in the ancient tongue of Kremnos.
You know, this is like when you make that one friend online or wherever it is, and like both of you are from different cultures, so then you two get close like brothers, and then you just start teaching each other slang, and no one else knows what you're talking about.
It's because I'm not exactly a master at it either. I can listen and read just fine, but when it comes to writing...
You can write?
You speak as if you don't have a brain.
That was in jest. I understand. After all, you spent all your childhood wandering far from home.
So can Final not write?
Worry about yourself first, Deliverer. You also never mention your hometown, apart from when you need to introduce yourself.
Well, it's because there isn't much to say. Ides Elysiae is simply a tiny village that disappeared many years ago in the flames of war. The only times I get to see it are in my dreams, and in... And in the trial from the Lance of Fury.
I knew it.
Yes, I saw it all. Ides Elysiae ablaze with everyone. My family, friends, and my kin, lying in a sea of flames. A blood-red half-sun hung in the sky, just like on that day. And before my eyes, that murderer killed Cyrene.
Oh no! Then that ties into the music video trailer!
But I saw its form this time. A black cloak, an eerie mask, and a broken giant sword that carried an ominous aura.
That's literally the dude we fought! Bruv! That's literally the dude we fought!
I fought it in the trial. But even though I've been fighting, improving, and resolutely getting stronger all this time, I still couldn't defeat it.
I need to be in the climax of this story right now. I know obviously it's not out yet, but I need it right now.
You were blinded by hatred, and almost lost yourself in that trial.
Maybe if I turn heel like John Cena did at Elimination Chamber, maybe I'll get what I want right now.
That's right. And that's why I am truly thankful to you, Mightymas.
You finally picked up some manners. Better late than never.
Then what about you, Mighty? What did you see in that trial? What do you fear?
There is no word for fear in the Kremnoan language.
Always the optimist.
I'm getting the feeling that your language has no words at all.
They only have actions.
But to answer your question, I saw Akuma in the trial. As well as... my old comrades. Hephaestion, Perdiccas, Ionius, Ptolemy, and Possesta. Ever since I returned from the Sea of Souls, these 5 have been by my side. We faced life and death together during our days in exile. Those 10 years were arduous, yet filled with moments worth treasuring. Each night, we would gather by the campfire, savoring honey brews and singing our hearts out. The wind in the wilds of Amphorius smelled like rust. Hephaestion would always tease me about adding goat milk to the honey brew, claiming I ruined the blood-red color of the drink. He had a scrawny figure, but was a relentless force on the battlefield, dispatching foes without so much as a blink. Perdiccas was an expert in concocting medicines, delving into all those strange folk remedies. Leonius was a swift runner and our most reliable messenger. Ptolemy was a real bookworm, always spouting off in chapters and verses. When we left Kremnos, he made off with a stack of ancient tomes from the Grand Library. Not like it mattered, as my family owns the library. And then there was Possesta. He was the silent type, but a truly masterful musician.
This is the first time I've heard you mention these 5. And their names.
They died on the battlefield before the Kremnoan detachment managed to join Akuma. Perdiccas was the first to go. He was shot in the stomach by a poisonous arrow from the people of Ladon in the 2nd month of cultivation. In the end, his remedies mended all but himself.
Midamos, do not mourn. I have achieved honor by bestowing a noble death upon the enemy.
Leonius died in the 5th winter. Idonia's snowstorm lasted 3 full months. On the night of the fiercest storm, our foes launched their assault.
Idonia. Is that the city Castorus used to live in?
Yes. Ocelots were as fearless as Kremnoans in the face of death, but they lacked respect for honor.
So Mighty and Castorus know each other from a long time then, unless they never interacted.
They cornered
Till the
us
Flame Chase
in
journey.
a bottomless swamp. Leonius covered for our retreat. They cut his legs off. He vanished into the mire of a foreign land, his body never to be recovered.
This is perfect. Mighty Most, I can finally deliver the news of you ascending the throne to the Netherrealm.
20 dusks later, we finally breached the walls of Idonia and entertained the usurper's plea for peace. However, the rebels refused to surrender and set up an ambush within the city. Ptolemy and his cavalry met their end before they could even relish our triumph. Those obelisks that collapsed after being set on fire became their final resting place.
Mighty Most, please tell my family. It was not cunning schemes that vanquished Ptolemy, but the immense weight of Amphorius' entire history.
Then, it was Possesta. He lured the enemies into the city of Aenionis with his melodies, buying us invaluable time. Our enemies, consumed by indignation when they discovered the trick, set the entire city and my soldiers on fire. His final words were recorded on a small clay tablet, fractured by the flames.
Mighty Mouse, don the crown.
And at last, my most trusted friend, Hephaestion. He was supposed to stand by my side through it all. But a sudden relapse of his illness hit him on the eve of my duel against my father. He hid his condition from me. By the time I returned victorious, he had but a breath left in him.
A Cremnoan dying on a sick bed. I would be a laughingstock to everyone.
Hephaestion, my dear friend, spare your strength. I'll go get a physician.
No need. Even if Perdiccas were here, he couldn't stop destiny from taking me away.
No! None can take you away.
Mightimos, our king, do not shed tears for me. It's not befitting of your status.
Man, our poor Mighty.
Farewell, my dear friend. You must lead us back home.
Damn.
Brave trial indeed.
What does that feel like if they would have went further into Vegeta's backstory on when Planet Vegeta blew up?
Now I understand why you see immortality as a defect, or even a curse.
My father threw me into the Sea of Souls to break the wheel of karma. But little did he realize it would grant me an immortal body and summon a fated revenge on his head. Following his demise, I considered leading my people back to our homeland. Kremnos had already turned it into a wasteland. Only darkness and insanity thrived there. Against the dissent of many, Crateros included. I made the Kremnoan detachment stay in Akama. But I know that their glory will never be doused out. The instant of strife shall inevitably arrive.
If you take over Nikodor, then you must begin the journey back to your homeland. So, you hesitate because you think leaving your people in the Holy City is a better choice?
Probably in a way.
I don't know.
But they should also have the choice to do their own, what they want now, right?
But I have never been crowned. And those 5 were never endowed with any titles. None is aware of their glory.
Your predicament is truly complicated. I don't know how I can give you any useful advice. Maybe you could seek counsel from more people, such as the Grand Craftsman. Cartonis' people seem to have been through comparable dilemmas. And that teacher of yours, Crateros?
Dee, we've got a big problem! Big problem!
Uh-oh,
Lady
I almost...
Trigger, what's making you so flustered?
Oh, it went from happy to sad. Sad, now it's going to worse. Holy crap, we're on an emotional roller coaster.
Hurry up and go save Trinan! She got abducted by Crateros!
Okay, I think it got to worse.
What's going on?
Mightimos.
Screw what I said before. It went from worse to immediate danger.
It seems I was the one who exposed my vulnerabilities first.
Aglaya, I demand an explanation.
This man abducted Trinan by force and forced her to bring him to the vortex of Genesis.
Wouldn't they have to go through our room, though?
He then brazenly stepped into the trial of the Lance of Fury, and naturally failed.
Is she telling the truth? Why did you do that?
Because I don't want to wait anymore. Your hesitation made me desperate. If you want from your destiny to become king, then keep running. Someone will eventually stand up and fill in the gap left by strife. Then they will lead our people home.
Age has blinded you, teacher. Can't you see that I'm hesitating because of this very recklessness seared into your blood?
Crateros, do you truly believe you're worthy of entering the trial? To blaspheme against the prophecy? Does the mission we Chrysos as bear seem like child's play to you?
Do you know how the Kremnoans see you, Aglaya? You're a hypocrite and a megalomaniac. The prophecy of Genesis and the flame-chased journey are just excuses for you to seize power.
Silence, Crateros. Do you even know what you're saying?
Are you defending this woman, Mighty Mos? How many wars did people start because of her and her so-called prophecy? How many cities fell in the past millennium? Their people massacring each other. Even if this so-called Genesis really exists, will there be a place for the Kremnoans in that new world?
Man, poor Mighty.
Are you done talking? By agreement between the Chrysos heirs and the Council of Elders, those who trespass upon the vortex of Genesis need not be tried by the Council. I am allowed to pass judgment alone. Crateros, your actions are unforgivable. I hereby sentence you.
Aggie, wait! We have a proposal! Someone has to resolve this conflict between the cities. Lord Crateros did not use violence to harm us. We can sense that his anxiety stems from his concern for his people's future. Please, Aglaya, hear us out first.
I feel like the Trebi triplets are too nice for their own good, even though they lived the longest. But I digress.
I'm listening.
But it seems like they're almost the only people that can bring Aglaya back to her less demigod into more human form.
I'm sorry, Lord Crateros. We were so preoccupied with deciphering the fragments of prophecy that we neglected those of you not favored by its message. Your accusations were harsh, but justified. We wish to earn your trust, and those of the Kremnoans. I think the best way to do that is to take you to witness the source of the prophecy for yourself.
How are you going to show me something that has no form?
You've heard about that Outlander, right? She has somehow made a connection with Orynyx, and can completely replicate scenes from the past. We will ask for her aid. Tomorrow, at the Abyss of Fate in the Temple of Yanisopolis, we will show you everything from that distant memory, Crateros.
A fair proposal. I accept.
Until then, you will be stripped of your freedom. That is my one condition, and I will brook no argument.
It is not the first time I've been made someone else's prisoner. Do as you please, demigod.
Teacher, why did you do this?
Forgive me, young master. But I just cannot wait any longer. Ever since your father died, our people and I have been waiting for a day to revive Kremnos. We placed all of our hopes in you, but never received an answer.
This obsession for returning home has become a sickness for our people. Wise as you are, I refuse to believe that you can't see the truth.
You have a clear head. which is why you're also incomparably alone. A smart person can only choose to tangle himself with the mundane of this world. If you're truly capable of leading our people beyond this blood-stained fate, then prove it to me once more, Mighty Mos. Just as you did back then.
A fierce fighter. I did not expect such heroism from a feeble Acheron.
Back to the past. Ooh.
As the victor. And tell me your name. I seek an honorable death from you.
Mighty went full Gilgamesh here.
As if you have any honor. Listen closely. I am the leader of the Kremnoan detachment, Mighty Mos. I'm here to finish you, Father.
It is you. The beast spurned by all. So you did defy death. The prophecy was true. You will bring an end to my Kremnoan dynasty.
Defy? You're wrong. Death fears me. It's the reason I have this body of steel.
It's official. Mighty's become Superman.
As for you already stand at death's door, Father. You were the one who threw me into the Sea of Souls. The one who tried in vain to enslave a Titan. And the one who desecrated the body of a god. Hyrule, you're a weak king. So weak that even the lowliest hyena is a more noble existence than you. And now, fate's reckoning is upon you.
Then swing your blade. Take my crown. Coronate yourself with an old king's blood and inherit it all. Become the new rightful king of Kremnos.
No. I don't want the crown. Listen. There's only one end for the kings of Kremnos. Then the crown means nothing to me. All I want is your life. To avenge Mother and my comrades.
But the walls of Kremnos will not fall with me. Do you truly think you can escape fate's grasp, my son? You and I, we're both the same. We feast on strife and fear. Now, kill me! The son of Gorgo is destined to be crowned in blood!
Oh, is this the next day?
Kratoros. He said the Grand Craftsman Cartonus might have some suggestions. Might as well go see him. Grand Craftsman, how have you been?
King of Kremnos it is. That you would come, I knew.
You know, every time we go meet Cartonus, he always reminds me of Yoda, just the way he talks.
You knew I was coming?
Or at least, I guess, instead of a Yoda, similar to Yoda, probably Gandalf.
Your matters, I've heard. The path forward you seek. Many questions you have. But before that, take this.
What's
A
this?
ring.
A signet ring. For the King of Kremnos. Belonged to your mother. Recast and restore it. I did.
What? Mother threw it into the Sea of Souls.
A long time to fish out it took. Very fortunate we were.
I can hardly imagine how much patience and courage it must have taken to find such a small signet ring in the Sea of Souls. I owe you one.
Gratitude there is no need for. Repayment for saving me, this is. Questions you bring with you, ask now.
Fate I've always denied has finally caught up to me. By all rights, I should accept Strife's authority. It would make everyone happy. The Chrysos heirs, Council of Elders, the Kremnoans. Even the bards who will write it all into song.
Yet hesitate still you do. Hesitate, why do you, young king?
Because of my people. They men, women, the elderly or children. Hearts of all Kremnoans yearn for home. They've all been waiting for this day. For the day their king returns. Children of Strife would then be able to go home and embrace the old traditions. Remind that most of them have only ever been heard in these so-called traditions and song. They would then gather around their king and throw themselves into battle.
This is not a good thing, you believe.
The Kremnoans have been trapped in a cycle of bloodshed for the past 1,000 years. They seek vengeance, start wars, become prosperous, decline. How much innocent blood flowed into the River of Souls in all those years? How many needless sacrifices could we have avoided? I accept that fate, become the totem of strife, that lead my people into repeating the same mistakes. Then of course I would be terrified. I'd be terrified of becoming king.
Then just don't let that happen. Make sure it doesn't. Make sure they change.
A different kind of Kremnoan you truly are.
Why are we switching to Treebe's Pav again? Weren't we already Treebe's Pav? I don't know. I don't know, man. Moments later in Treebe's room.
Mama! Mama! I had a dream last night.
Oh. Now what did you dream about, my darling Treebios?
I had a dream that I turned into many me's. Then we made the moon into a ship and made the stars into our sails. Then we floated on the ocean and let the wind blow us in any direction it wanted.
Well, that sounds like a lovely dream.
Yeah! The ocean and the sky were really, really dark. But there were so many of me that I wasn't scared at all because we'd all sing together. The ocean wind blew us onto an island where the wind tasted like flowers. There were bleating sheep and chirping birds inviting us to be their guests. There were so many animals on the island, but none of them ever fought.
Giannis's holy maidens can receive guidance from the God of Passages. Perhaps what you saw in your dream is a divine land somewhere in Amphorius.
You think so?
What's wrong, Treebios? You look unhappy.
Because on that same island, I saw a dark mountain on the other side of the ocean. And it was very, very tall.
A dark mountain?
The mountain looked alive, and it kept getting closer to the island. Then I realized it wasn't a mountain, but a very, very tall wave made of water. When the wave smashed against the island, it looked like it was going to eat the island up. The small animals tried to chase it away, but they couldn't stop it. Then there was a bang and I woke up.
A dark wave.
Mama, does something that scary exist in real life?
Yes. Unfortunately, it does exist in Amphorius. But it's very far away from our temple. We call it the Black Tide, though it has nothing to do with water. It has no shape or form, but it can swallow up animals, humans, and even titans, turning them all into monsters.
Oh, the Black Tide is a baddie. I don't want everyone to turn into its food. Can't we chase it away?
I know I said this last stream, but can I phone a friend and my friend is Master Chief? The Black Tide seems like it's the Flood. Can I get Master Chief's help, please?
Of course, my dear. You only need to behave well and listen to what the adults tell you. Study all the knowledge and etiquette you need, then grow up and become a proper holy maiden.
And speaking of Master Chief, I was told by a friend that the Paramount Halo series that's only lasted like 2 seasons, thank goodness, they threw on Netflix, and I'm like, I told him, I don't even think that's even going to help the show, I'll be honest. Even literally the screen that they gave for the preview is Master Chief without his helmet as promoting the Halo series on Netflix. Bruv, I don't think that was even going to save anything whatsoever.
The Divine Janus will then give you guidance and help you light the way for the people.
Whoa, I'm gonna eat a lot and study a lot and become a holy maiden. But Mama, you said the Black Tide can swallow up titans too. What do we do if even Janus is eaten?
If that happens, then the Holy Maiden will have to be the one to guide people on the right path. After all, we are the human avatars of the God of Passages, yeah?
Yeah!
But one person alone is not enough. Once you're older, you'll make a lot of friends. You must do your best to unite them, because that's also our duty as priests.
Friends? Are they also like me and Mama with pretty red hair?
They might not, but they'll certainly be just as smart and kind as you.
Well, I mean, when you start watching an anime, can you tell who's the main character by just looking at the classroom they're in?
Mama?
Didn't she say last time it's been so long ever since she doesn't even remember her face anymore?
Am I dreaming?
Don't be silly, dear. Of course you're not dreaming. I've always been by your side.
What?
Now be a good girl and call your friends over too.
Why does it say doll?
Let's play hide and seek, just like we used to, okay? My Trevios is the smartest girl. I'm sure you remember where everyone is hiding.
Please don't let this doll be like Sparkle Doll.
Sounds so far away. I don't remember. Who am I looking for?
Your friends, who will chase the Black Tide away alongside you, of course.
Is this from my childhood? I don't remember.
Wait, are we still in... Okay, I guess we're probably still in the city.
Everyone.
Spindle. A spindle.
There will be an amazing captain on that big ship. She's cheerful, optimistic, bold, and cautious. She'll be able to get everyone together.
Wow, that's amazing! Can I be the captain?
Of course you can. But you'll find someone else who's better for the job, my dear. I think that person lives in a beautiful temple that sits atop a hillside, covered in golden fig trees. There's a noble girl there who's very smart, but also very delicate.
Just like Mama?
Perhaps. But before we find the captain, the ship also needs someone who can navigate it. Who could that be?
Let me think... I know! She's... Treeby! I named this doll... after myself? I don't remember it all. Is this a dream? Or something that happened in the past?
Well, if you were any further curious, this is definitely Treeby origin story.
It's packed full. Mama must have left all of these for me. All the words are blurred out. Could it be that my memory is fading?
So...
You can't lock me away!
I know we have to go to those, but let's go to the extras first.
Learning can change your destiny!
Excuse me. We'll do the extras first, and then we'll do the main ones.
And what is that drawing?
Not their rocket ship that they use for their ultimate?
Doesn't ring a bell at all. Perhaps it's just a childhood doodle.
I've seen some other shiny stars. Wait. That's for the doll. I'm pretty sure we're going here afterwards. Investigate, probably finish the others. Was there no other shiny stars? No other shiny stars? Okay, I guess... Can we go up the ladder? Should've known we can't climb in this game.
Huh? Why is this doll inside a chest?
Same reason weapons are inside a mystery box.
It's holding a... sword. Why?
Many years later, many brave warriors will board this ship. They're skilled combatants who fear no danger.
Ooh, I can learn how to fight too and protect everybody!
Silly girl. You're Yanisopolis' holy maiden. It's not your duty to fight. There will be many others to protect you.
Alright. Then where will they come from?
I believe one warrior hails from a lovely village where bulrushes flourish, while another comes from a magnificent royal city. Though each has their own troubles, both are ready to lend their strength for the ship's long voyage.
In that case, let Trian fight by their side. This way, they'll always stay on course. How could I have known the name Trian back then? Was it just a coincidence? Or...
Ah, okay. So I guess along with Origins of Treebios, it's also their 3 different iterations too.
When navigating at sea, you need to know both astronomy and geography.
Isn't Yanis' knowledge enough?
Oh, sweetie. The ocean isn't like the land. It's easy to get lost. That's why it's important to learn to recognize the miracle of Aquila.
Alright. Even though my brain is already super duper smart, I'll still try my very best.
Circe also favors children who try their best. They will send a wise scholar as everyone's teacher to help you reach your dreams.
I want to be a teacher too! Oh, wait. I'm super duper smart. So I want to be the teacher's teacher!
Why not? But if you're going to be a teacher, you might need to tone down that hyper energy of yours.
Then Trinan can do it. She's well behaved and would make a great teacher. Mama and the others always said that I had a great memory. But now, I can't even tell if this is a memory or a dream.
Come, let's line them up.
Wait, so we're not going that way? Oh well. Kind of figured we were going to go through the door, but oh well.
This music box and let them compose a melody for our song.
Music box? What's that?
Sweetheart, are you still groggy from your nap? You invented it.
I invented it? What does it do?
Oh, my lovely Treeby. You're usually so bright. What's gotten into you today? Well, you might as well see for yourself. Put your good friends on it and see the wonders it can do.
Put the dolls on.
Uh-oh, sparkle dolls. Watch it not. Watch it be sparkle dolls.
And I can hear something.
That's right. It's a music box. If you place the dolls in the right spots, it will start rotating and play beautiful music. Out of all your inventions, this one is my favorite.
I don't remember.
It's all right, my child. I'll sing along to the tune, and it will help jog your memories. Happiness abounded in this lush land by God's chosen. Giants raised their glasses in a toast, beheld by the 12 constellations. 3 carved the heavens and the earth. 3 wove the threads of fate. 3 molded life with their hands, and 3 guided calamity's gate. They declared the world too unstirring, hence wished endless laughter upon the living. Thus you and I were created, with words and song to weave, and love and intimacy to give. Thus creation was complete. Who then will bear the weight of humanity's souls, to lighten the steps of the living as a whole? O great Kephalli, all-knowing Father of stature so tall, yet low does their gaze willingly fall. With light of dawn heavy upon their shoulders, golden blood spills unto the land, converging into a boiling river that flows to the heroic heirs of this world.
What's going on?
Okay, I wasn't expecting a dark jump scare like that.
The black mist, as death and fate draw close. On the bloodied earth, the living dead, but ghosts.
Damn, that got dark really fast. Holy crap.
Here is your menace-like fate. What is this world? A silent lament without a trace.
I thought this was supposed to be a love story, a happy-go-lucky story.
Wandering ghosts that linger. What is the future? Souls scattered by fate's finger. What is the start? A voyage born in solitude. What is the end? The spirit, lonely and subdued. Lonely and subdued. And subdued. And subdued. 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 Subdued.
Such a happy song turned into a horror flick.
What's going on?
Hurry, run! Traitors, run! The black tide has arrived!
Where can I go?
Run, 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 run. Alright. I don't know if anything's supposed to chase us, but we running. We running, boys. As if we only have around the corner.
This is the sacrifice of a holy maiden. You won't make it to only one person can.
I know! It's fine if we can't reach the end. Our minds are made up.
Time's running out.
Mama, are you going to leave me?
My sweet girl. I will never leave you. But remember this, Atreus. All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. Since your mind is made up, then traverse the black tide and dispel the fog for Amphorius. I shall see you tomorrow, my dearest Trevius.
So this all was just a bad dream, okay.
Are we still in a dream?
I mean, the events in the dream are probably true, but...
Did you have a nightmare?
Maybe. But it's been a long time since we had any dreams.
It's not yet the entry hour. You still have plenty of time to rest.
No. Our heart is still racing.
It must be that reckless Kremnoan soldier who startled Trinan. And you as well. If you want, I can pass through his chest with the golden thread right now.
Oh my god. I love Aglaya. Oh my god. Unhinged. I love Aglaya.
Aggie!
Oh my god.
With the scary talk.
I'm just kidding. If I were serious, I wouldn't have waited until now.
Oh my gosh. Why is she trying to turn so much into I can fix her type?
Do you want to talk about the dream? Keeping it bottled up is not good for your health.
We had a dream about Mama. The dream itself was nothing. It's just the timing that feels a bit unsettling.
You mean...
It's Trian. Even if we refrain from ever using the power of the Century Gate again, her soul continues to slowly drift away from her body. There isn't much time left.
Perhaps it wouldn't be such a bad idea to let her relinquish her role as the gatekeeper and live out her days as a carefree child.
You have a point, Aggie, but our decision has already been made on that matter.
I believe there's still another way.
Souls will be spent until they dissolve into dust. Such is our fate. Once we had a whole and connected body. If that body were a tree, then its trunk and branches would share the same fate, decaying at the same pace. Now, we are fragmented into numerous selves. Despite the absence of a trunk, we are offered another possibility. We can choose how our branches will perish in a way that is most beneficial to the Flame Chase journey.
Compared with saying farewell to one person, watching many fade away before me is even more sorrowful.
But advancing is the destined end of Yanis's trial. There's no retreat in our path. Don't feel sad about saying goodbye to us. We have already agreed on this, right?
It won't be long before I forget what sorrow tastes like.
So, what would you like for breakfast, Aggie?
What? Where did that come from?
What do they eat on Amphorius?
After all this talking, we are feeling a bit hungry. Plus, it's nearly the entry hour now. Do you remember when we first met, Aggie? You were still a little one, and we caught you secretly eating oatmeal late at night.
While my emotions might be fading, those memories are still as vivid as ever, teacher. Please, let me do it. What would you like to eat?
It's fine. Leave
Oh
it to
no,
us.
can she not cook?
Rest for now. It won't take long, and we'll call you when it's done.
Oh god, recently Starville's been telling us these women can't cook. Oh my gosh, can she not cook either?
In that case, thank you.
Then, see you tomorrow, Aggie. Nevertheless, that nightmare is ominous. Memories are slipping away, even the image of Mama. Just as expected, another trip must be made into the abyss of fate. Hopefully Ornyx will be willing to help us.
At the same time, somewhere in Akama, Anaxa.
Long time no see, Professor Anaxa.
Who are you?
It's been a while. I'm the one who once overthrew the entire classroom in that spiritual physics lecture.
Oh, no shit? Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's you.
Rowdy kid.
No way. Do you really still remember that, Professor?
I'm pretty sure that'd be hard to forget, Finon.
I remember that glib tongue of yours. What brings you here? Surely you're not here to reminisce.
Why does this feel like when the Trailblazer first met Dr. Ratio, in a sense?
You could tell.
Of course. You only beat around the bush when you have a hidden agenda.
That's not true. I'm here to seek enlightenment, as always. Could you please teach me everything you know about the black-robed swordmaster?
Rumors sure travel fast. Unfortunately, I too know nothing about it. I can only tell you that it is clad in a black robe and wields a greatsword. At least, it looks like a greatsword. It's shaped like a twisted half-sun, and a peculiar dagger resembling a crescent moon. By the way, take this with you. I got it from the sneak attack. It's yours now.
I hope part of his clothing isn't like a type of tracker.
I was right. It is this thing. The one who torched Aedes Elysiae to the ground. And killed everyone.
Don't try to be a hero. No one in Akama stands a chance against that thing right now.
Is that what the Titan said as well?
Not at first. But the god relented after having had a taste of its power. Even with the god possessing me, I couldn't fight against that blade. That incredible power doesn't seem to be granted by any Titan.
Are you suggesting that it originates from beyond Amphorius?
It's possible. Much like the Black Tide, no?
Nonetheless, it's an enemy we must overcome.
We? Drop the pipe dream, Finon. No one wants to see you fall by their blade.
His mere presence will endanger the Holy City and the Flame Chase.
You know that I don't believe.
You don't believe in the so-called prophecy, I know. However, I'm here to seek your assistance, not at the request of Aglaya or Tribi. I just want to eliminate a threat to the city I pledged to protect. That's all. The tragedy at the Grove must never happen again.
Take a seat. Since you are sincerely seeking enlightenment, I suppose I can tell you one more thing.
Don't just cut it like that. Get back to their conversation. And the Abyss of Fate.
What's wrong, Trian? Nothing. Just remembering what happened at the Grove. Monster in the black cloak. So scary. Everyone in danger. Nightmare. I can't forget. Don't be scared. There are no bad guys here. Didn't you save everyone with the Century Gate, Trian? Trian threw it away. Far, far away. It's never coming back. We got back safe from the Grove because of you, Trian. You're the reason the Flame Chase journey can continue. Sorry. Trian feels a bit dizzy. Why are we here again? For the same thing, of course. Remember? Tomorrow we will reveal the prophecies past to everyone. First, we need to restore the memories that have been blurred by the fragmentation. We hope to present the full truth to everyone, without hiding anything. Since Yanis caused the fragmentation, we can only turn to another Titan, Orynyx, for help. Also, remember to get breakfast ready for Aggie before the Lucid Hour tomorrow. Oh, yes! Trian remembers now. Oh, on that note, we had better prepare some saffron before we meet with the Titan. Saffron? Oh, it's an essential offering for rituals in the Temple of the Three Fates. You think we shouldn't go to Orynyx empty-handed? Yes, it's also a symbol of Yanisopolis. If we are to replicate memories, we need to use something that is experienced those days. And when we first met Aggie, we added that to the porridge we made for her, and she really loved it. I see! It's like killing 3 birds with 1 stone! But it all depends on whether Orynyx is willing to help us. This could be a problem. After all, it was us who took the core flame from Yanis, from Orynyx's kin. We will have to give it a try. If there's truly no other way... In our current state, we probably can't do anything to them. We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
What about that little gem caster Scott?
Leave it to Trian. Trian knows how to play cute. In any case, let's look for saffron first. I hope there's still some left in the temple, untouched by Mikador's soldiers. I remember that aged saffron is preserved in sealed jars. Let's be on the lookout as we go.
Among the Undying Divine. I don't know why I switched everyone when... Okay. Ah. Wait, what does her ability do again?
Numbers.
Oh, it's an added effect for fighting. That's right. Oh.
Turn back, teacher.
Dead end up ahead.
What?
Throw a rocket at you.
No. It's an illusion.
Careful, any more illusions? I got a rocket. I'll just start throwing rockets at people.
Wow. This room is huge.
This room? You're huge.
Trina, did you? Yeah, I saw it. Was that a warning from Orynyx? What are you two whispering about? Treeby? Trina? Trian can't even hear our own telecommunication. Well, never mind. Trian suddenly feels like this place is quite familiar. Oh, there's a whiff of safari in this room. It's right over there.
Uh-oh, there she goes.
Over here. Follow Trian.
Oh wait, probably need to do this first. There we go. Holy crap, Miss Chubby Legs is fast.
If separation is our fate, a futile death is not the solution.
It appeared again.
Oh, I guess we're above a space anchor.
Right here. I summon thee. Oryx, stir up ripples of past reverie. Something's appeared. Wait, we should read it first.
Saffron's secret recipes. Interesting.
Wait, this is a letter? It mentions something about Saffron and Treebios. Isn't that name... Never mind that for now. Why is this letter here?
Excuse me.
How did Trian sense it? Could it be our lost memories? Is it possible that we were already noticed by Oryx and entered their trial? But why haven't they said a word? Oryx has the whims of a child. Perhaps they're toying with us on purpose. Come on, this isn't the right time to be playing games.
Continue following Trian. Wait, are we going downwards or... Oh, that's a puzzle.
Separation and death are two sides of the same coin. Reconciliation doesn't come easily for a mortal.
Are these visions also fragments of the past? Treeby! Trinan! Look what I found! Is this the Safari?
Safari. Don't use Safari, that is by worse. Probably worse than Internet Explorer.
Coming! We'll take a look. But Trian, there's nothing in here. What? It was right in this dolium. Huh? There's really nothing here. That can't be! I swear I saw it! I swear! Trian is telling the truth. It was right there. Where did it go? Trinan, Treeby, why aren't you saying anything? Trian can't seem to hear you at all. We were just lost in our thoughts. Don't worry, Trian. What you saw was likely, Yanna's hair. We must have startled it away. Okay. Could Oryx be trying to make us falter? But why would they do that? Something feels off. Treeby, don't you think this temple is a little too quiet? What do you mean?
Seeing as there's no enemies around.
It might just be an illusion. But Trinan wonders, is Oryx really putting us through a trial?
Where are we going now? Over there?
Still no luck finding any Safari. I suppose
Oh,
we can do
duh.
without it. Let's try to convince Oryx. At least they didn't
Almost
toss
forgot
us
what that
out
was
straight
for a
away.
second there. Nothing else? Alright, let's go see Oryx. Ah! Dolls are back again.
So cool. So many of us now.
Uh-oh. Sparkle doll flashbacks, anyone?
Really quiet in here. Do all Titans live in dark places like this?
Huh. So I guess these fools are just on the ground, alright.
What's going on? Oryx disappeared?
not long ago in Akuma.
Are you saying that the
Yes,
Black Robe
back to this.
Swordmaster is not just tied to the Black Tide, but is also hunting for core flames everywhere?
Oh, that's not good.
This is the most plausible possibility. First, it has a vessel that can hold core flames. Second, I'm one of its targets. Let's start with the first premise. Its peculiar ceremonial blade can interact with a core flame, as evidenced by the pull I felt when it stabbed into my chest. I hypothesize that the blade can sense, absorb, or even retain core flames.
I didn't even think that was possible in this story.
The second premise is even more explicit. When it was engaged in fierce battle with many of us and was heavily distracted, it remained consistently focused on me. Or rather, on the Titan Circes inside me.
So it's plundering the flames. But if your argument holds up, wouldn't he be headed to Akuma soon? The vortex of Genesis is full of the Titan's core flames.
Not necessarily. Let's call that person the Flame Reaver for now. If my presumption holds, that person has 3 targets. The first target is me. The second target is Orynyx, who hasn't yet fallen. And the third is Akuma and the Vortex of Genesis, where the core flames are housed.
Interesting order.
But I suspect Akuma won't be their first target. Kefali's core flame is guarded by the Council of Elders' arcane power. And Fagusa's water curtain should be able to block out any external perceptions.
What about Thanatos and Aquila? Their core flames are yet to be restored.
The whereabouts of Thanatos remain a mystery to all. As for Aquila, can you fly?
No, I can't. Why are you asking that?
Can that Swordmaster fly?
So the Swordmaster's trying to become Thanos. Got it.
Good point. But what if he does grow wings?
If they had wings, I wouldn't have made it out of the grove alive.
That's a relief. Anyway, since the Flame Reaver has 2 targets, we need to move fast.
With the distances between Akuma, the grove, and these potential targets, I believe we should bolster our defenses and...
Oh shoot, I forgot he didn't have a voice. Bad news, Phainon. Tribi is missing. The last time the 3 of them were seen was in the Abyss of Fate.
Orynyx! Are you in here? No response at all. Did they foresee that we were coming and hide in the fog? Or... Tribi, we should leave this temple.
Don't tell me the Flame Reaver is there. Oh no. Don't tell me it's the Black Tide and the Flame Reaver.
What? Listen, footsteps. Fast ones. 3 or 4 people coming this way. Come on, we need to hide. Whoever they are, we can't let them see us.
There's barely any place to hide on that little stand there.
Tribi, Trinan, come check this out.
No, no.
Trian feels like it's so familiar.
The Flame Reaver is right next to him, isn't he? I hate when I'm right. Sometime later in the Abyss of Fate.
Where am I?
No impromptu CPR from waking up?
Little Gray? Snowy? And... Wait. Where's Trian? Is she back?
We only saw the two of you collapsed on the side of the road when we arrived.
Danny and I looked around, but we couldn't find any traces of Lady Trian.
Danny, I like it. I know it's supposed to be so dark.
Blast it! Of course it's him. We were still too late. I fear something bad has happened to Orynyx's core flame.
Then Lady Trian... She doesn't have much divine power left. We can barely sense anything.
We need to go after the Swordmaster. I have a bad feeling about this.
That you're both safe is already a blessing. Everyone, we must take action now. We should split into two groups. One group will stay in the Abyss and meet up with Aglaya's reinforcements, then search for Trian's whereabouts. The other group will come with me to pursue the black-robed Swordmaster and recover the core flame.
Do you know where it's headed?
I didn't get to tell you this before, but Anaxa and I already have our misgivings about the Black Tide, so we've made preparations. I'll tell you the details as we move. Opportunities are fleeting on the battlefield. We should hurry.
Lord Finan! Lady Treby and Lady Trinan. I'm glad you're all right.
Did Aglaya's people get here?
Yes. Lady Aglaya already knows about the situation and sent along a message. Finan, I understand that Swordmaster is of great importance to you. But if you charge in without a plan, I fear that you won't be the only one who dies in vain.
I understand. Hatred is a hero's deadliest poison. I have no intention of fighting alone. If that Swordmaster really is related to the Black Tide, the Chrysos heirs must not take them lightly. I have indeed planned to return to the Holy City and discuss the strategy with Aglaya. We'll need all the help we can get for this encirclement.
Why don't we split up as previously discussed? Hyacinth and I will stay to regroup with the reinforcements. You go back to the Holy City with everyone else, and tell Aglaya about your plan. So are we going after him alone?
Trinan will stay in the Abyss too. That way, both sides can communicate with each other if anything happens.
Thank you, everyone. Partner, Treby, let's go.
Back to the Trailblazer pod. Okay, so we're going with Finan.
You should have come to me first, Finan.
Aggie, there's no need to scold Snowy. Wakama is currently in grave danger.
Come to her first, we can do more than that. Wink, wink.
I know.
Anyway.
It's beyond my imagination that the only two titans humankind can still rely on fell in such quick succession. I've never seen the golden thread pulled this taut, as if it could snap at any moment. Finan, tell us your plan. Time is of the essence.
This being is not just hunting titans, but taking the core flames too?
Yes, just like the Flame Chase journey is doing. Professor Anaxa thinks the Flame Reaver's arrival is likely a sign the Black Tide has spread further.
Regardless of whether you're right, this being is still far more aggressive than we expected.
But its madness is also an opportunity for us. If its goal is the core flame, then that means us humans can lure it into a trap. Anaxa had already left the Holy City with Cersei's core flame while we were on our way to the Abyss, so he can make preparations for the battlefield.
Tell me, what makes you think this won't end with us losing another core flame?
Because this time, the power from beyond the sky is also at our side. She is the key.
With a Stellaron inside us. Of course, it's gotta be me as the main character. Are you sure I can really do it? It's because of our Stellaron.
We need your other companion, too.
Mem, do you mean me?
Finally, you're getting more vocabulary. I'm tired of speaking for Mem after Mem.
I see. Finan, that battlefield you mentioned, is it Castrum Kremnos?
Yes. I'm sure everyone remembers the astonishing miracle our partner here performed with her companion during the battle with Nikedor, and how they awakened Castrum Kremnos' past. That will be the key to our victory. We will use Orynyx's power to once again open a passage to the past and lure our enemy inside.
Will that even work on an enemy we don't
Then
even know?
We'll seal the Flame Reaver in the maze of time.
Impressive. Orynyx has fallen, and Yanis's divine power already belongs to Akima. Once we take back the core flame, the Swordmaster will have no means of escape. It's very clever, using the element of surprise instead of brute strength. Can you do it, little one?
Damn it, I spoke too soon. I just have to throw that black cloak guy into the past and lock them there, right? With the memory fragments, I can open a door no problem. As for the rest... Well, let's just say that you and I can do anything as long as we're together. I mean, you basically gave us a fragment of our past last time, so I'll believe it. That's right, we can do anything. I'm not so sure about this, then I'm gonna make a wish. Can we find the Dragon Balls just to get rid of him? Can you feel their fervent gazes? This is a big deal. We can't let everyone down.
Such enthusiasm. I'm glad to see you're confident. By the way, the Council of Elders declared a state of emergency when Treeby went missing. Kynes and her following have heard tell of the incident at the Grove, and are galvanizing support in secret. I fear she'll make her move before the next assembly of the citizens.
What are they plotting?
That short-sighted politician likely believes the Chrysos heirs have outlived their usefulness, and is making preparations for her next step. That ugly side of humanity is something we'll have to deal with eventually. But that's a problem for another day. I've sent Castorus ahead to the council with a message. She should be able to keep the situation under control for the time being. Finan, it is my hope that we can come to an understanding on this. We must take down the Flame Reaver in one go, and retrieve the core flame. And in doing so, grant ourselves an advantage against the Council of Elders.
I see why Aglaia sent Castorus. Because evil Aglaia would be like, Castorus, go do a crime. And Castorus would be like, remember, no Russian. I see why she sent her there.
You may count on me to lead the charge.
I apologize for tasking you to spearhead the plan once again, but Akima is currently beset by enemies from within and without.
Also, speaking of Castorus, are we gonna get an explanation soon why her death ability didn't work on us?
The situation brooks no delay.
Besides going back to the Stellaron saving us?
And discuss the plan with you. That being said, you are the key to our success, and I shall respect any decision you make.
I guess we can ask both.
I may not be as masterful as Trian when it comes to the Century Gate, but even I can open a nice big gate if I have enough time.
As for whether we can take back the core flame, that will be up to Anaxa's capabilities.
Based on what I know of him, he can do it.
How do we guarantee my safety? Screw
I'll be
it.
honest, we can't. But
Surprised we're even
Flame
asking.
Reaver will have to step over my dead body if they wish to do you harm.
Whatever men's plan is, I'll follow. We reserve the right to withdraw at any time. I was so worried that you'd be mad at
We
me.
are grateful to you for your aid, and to the rest of you as well. Now, let us be off to begin the hunt. May Cathali sharpen our gaze and grant us victory over the enemy.
Feels like we're missing someone.
You mean Mighty? He's dealing with a different problem.
Different?
Don't worry. That man would never miss out on this fight.
Let me guess, he'll show up late. Vortex of Genesis. Oh, I forgot he's doing that, huh?
Farewell, my dear friend. You must...
Or is he doing the trial?
Lead us back home.
You and I, we're both the same. We feast on strife and fear.
If you're truly capable of leading our people beyond this blood-stained fate, then prove it to me once more, Mighty Moss.
He's gonna do the trial, isn't he?
I knew you'd be here.
I heard you're about to set off on an expedition.
That's right. It's going to be a tough battle, and our destination turns out to be Castrum Kremnos.
Is that why you're here? To pray to the dead Nikador?
No, just the opposite. I'm here to tell you, you can entrust the front lines to us this time. You can't afford to lose your upcoming battle either.
Have you heard the story of Geocles the Mountain Breaker?
Sounds like you've spoken with Cartonis. That's the name of the legendary mountain dweller, right?
Let's have a chat before we go our separate ways. Cartonis told me that back in ancient times, the mountain dwellers lived in seclusion. They spent their days quarrying and gathering, living a simple and peaceful life away from strife. But Geocles was different. He resisted their traditional way of life, yearning for the world beyond the mountain. They're safe, but humdrum culture was like fetters around him.
He sounds a lot like you.
Yes, that is why he too faced the same dilemma as I do. One day, during one of Geocles' many ventures beyond the mountain, he spied a battalion of Laedonians stationed at the foot of the mountain. The Laedonians were at war with their arch-enemies, the Companions, and they used the mountain as a base to carry out guerrilla warfare operations. When Geocles, who had taught himself the common tongue, approached a soldier, he learned a shocking piece of news. Laedonians were planning to plant mines and explosives all over the mountain, and then lure their enemies within. With danger lurking with every step, the mountain dwellers' homes were no longer safe. Geocles quickly returned to his village to bring the news to his people. But
they didn't believe him.
Let me guess. They refused change and chose to put up with the situation instead.
That's right. The mountain dwellers were fearful of even the smallest change to their lifestyle, let alone leaving their home. Despite the imminent war, the elders would rather negotiate for peace instead of leaving the mountains. This made Geocles both angry and sad. But he didn't give up. If you were in his shoes, what would you have done?
Lead my people on a resistance, perhaps. I'm not sure. I can't think of a solution that would make everyone happy.
A solution that would make everyone happy, huh? That's how naive we are. Well, let me tell you what Geocles did. He took the mountain dwellers' store of gemstones, traded them with the Laedonians for a massive amount of gunpowder. But he didn't do this to fight the Companions. Under the cover of night, he set ablaze the forest surrounding the settlement, forcing his people to flee the mountain. That great fire marks the beginning of mountain dweller history. Since then, their people became part of civilization, and giants became a common sight in the Holy City. Meanwhile, that mountain they once lived in has turned into little more than foam inside the Black Tide.
But leaving their homeland also brought many mountain dwellers misfortune.
They were hunted by Kremnoans or enslaved. Indeed, that is undeniably also part of their history. But that is Geocles for you. The merits of his actions, or lack thereof, have been scrutinized by many, but historians nevertheless hail him as the Mountain Breaker. Why do you think that is? It's simply because he took action and enacted change with his own hands. He didn't try to make everyone understand him, nor did he even waste time trying to make everyone happy. He started a great fire and burned the shackles of tradition to ashes. Then, forced everyone to march toward the coming of a new era.
Man, I don't want to sound like a broken record of the Matrix here, but Mighty, I'm pretty sure you need to just be like Neo, and you know what you have to do.
You've made up your mind, haven't you?
I'll be leaving Akuma soon to fight the great darkness of this world, to shoulder Nikador's destiny. So, listen well. If there comes a day when we meet again on the battlefield, that I stand opposed to the flame chase, remember to stab your sword into my back through my 10th thoracic vertebra. That's my weak spot, and the only way to kill me.
No words, no words.
You have my word.
Go now. Battlefield calls. Send that flame-thieving hyena to their death. If you find yourselves with no other recourse, pray to that blade in the sky. Loudly call out the name of your god.
And Mighty has left us, just like that.
That's the sound of an all-out war. Not the kind of ruckus Professor Anaxa can raise on his own.
I hope you actually come back still on our side, though.
Let's hurry. The battlefield is just ahead.
I hope Mighty comes back still on our side, though. Trailblaze Chronicle.
No way. A Kremnoan?
I guess we'll just go to the critical path, why not? Head to the battlefield.
I didn't think she'd manage to send the Kremnoans to assist. Brave warrior, what's the situation on the front line?
And Ackerman, why are you here?
What? Didn't Aglaya tell you? We have been instructed to assist you in trapping the Flame Reaver.
Aglaya, that vile usurper. I spit on her name. Our king.
Calm down there, buddy.
Be back soon. You'll be able to deal with you and that black robe.
A hoarse curses lodged in his throat, refusing to escape. Moments later, he convulsed, his head dropping as his spirit departed his body, drifting towards the abode of Thanatos.
The Kremnoans really are just like their king. Rest in peace. May your glory last forever. Did they come to fight on their own accord?
I can still fight. You must be.
Nemesis scorched by golden blood. Hello. See you later. I don't got time to deal with you. Oh, I remember this place, didn't I?
Almost there.
Pretty sure I got rid of the Black Tide here.
See.
Oh, Trian. Or Tribios, I mean.
Once we take back the core flame, Yanis' passage will open. When that happens, you must evacuate immediately. Don't stay behind. The rest will be up to how well we work together.
Remember what Mighty said before? Cast aside all distractions once you're on the battlefield.
Let's go, partner. Today, destiny shall stand with us.
Ooh, cutscene.
Finally. Pent in the memories of the dead. Executioner.
Oh, straight off to battle. Let's go. 2 phases. Are we actually taking him down for good this time? I guess we'll do Aventurine. Screw it.
Sure, I'll play along. Spend freely.
Just get an extra shield in there. It's been a minute since I think this is like us fighting first. It's like the first fight of the stream, I think. It's been so long.
I weep for the
Is he gonna be as hard as the first time we fought him? I wonder.
It too shall fall.
Seems a bit like it. I hope not, though.
Hedge your bets.
I think we should shield. He really did a huge ass AoE attack.
Or maybe I'll take it all.
It's a big ass AoE attack that hurts my character's shield. Ow. Not gonna lie, I kinda wish this fight was done a bit later so we could have Pinon with us. I know in the game's actual lore he's with us in this fight, but, you know, it's not the same. Okay, I'll take my girl Acheron.
Free will, destiny for living. I weep for the departed.
Maybe I should save her ult for when he spawns his enemies, but we'll deal with that when we come to it.
Sure, I'll play along.
Okay, while he's down, we're gonna get some SP. Ow!
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
I know the key is to take out his little friends, and then we can get him more. He's kind of like, what is it? What's that insect called? You know, I'm drawing a blank on what that insect is that we fight. Crap. I forget who he is. I know we basically faced him when we did Ron May's story quest. That's basically what he's similar to, those insects.
Spend freely. Free will, or was it fate? Destiny for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
I wonder, he has to be at a higher equilibrium level, doesn't he? Okay, we're gonna do Firefly.
Watch your head.
Ow.
Sure, I'll play along. It's on me. The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Ooh.
Another
Go Mem. I think Mem is a star player. I think Mem's the MVP of this. Maybe I should have brought double Ice Wielder. I hope we don't get clapped too bad. Okay, I'm gonna need Firefly's ultimate combustion. know that helped, but not too much. Acheron's right there. Ooh, I could save a skill point and get her ult after Firefly. I think we'll do that. Yeah, there we go.
I weep for the departed.
Then we can attack everyone.
It too shall fall. Free will, or was it fate? Destiny for oblivion.
Oh, this dude just keeps on coming. Could really use Aventurine's shield more right now, too.
Sure, I'll play along. Spend freely.
Okay, his toughness bar really isn't that bad to take on.
Or maybe I'll take it all.
I think it's more of his health with true damage. We'll be fine.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
I guess Quantum is in effect. I could have brought Sparkle. But oh well. We'll change up the team if we need to, if we fail. Oh wait, that's probably a bad idea. Sparkle's low level. Okay, I need double Firefly real quick. Yeah, there we go. We got triple Firefly as well.
It's on me.
Man, this dude just gets his toughness bar back.
Another journey begins.
No one's really close to take a bar of health from. Alright. Good job, Mem. I don't want to see what this dude's ultimate is. If he's similar to how Nikador's was, oof.
Destiny for oblivion.
I need to do that before he gets his.
Have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
If I can get his... If I can break his toughness bar, then he doesn't get his turn.
I weep for the departed.
Come on, Acheron. Take out his toughness bar. No! Ow. Damn it, Mem. I could have used that sooner. Was Firefly next? She probably was, wasn't she?
Sam in position.
Oh no, I think I might be screwed. I have a little bit of shields everywhere. Okay, he's down there. No, if only I had Mem right now to push Aventurine up. Ow. Oh, that double sword attack takes a lot. Okay, we definitely need a shield.
Free will, or was it still water to the I weep for the departed.
And I'm pretty sure this boss fight is a bit tougher because of the high equilibrium level. That didn't even take him down 1%?
Watch your head. The dice have been cast.
How did he just go from 19 health to 20?
Or maybe I'll take it all.
Does this man secretly heal? Firefly's about to go. Alright, get up here, Firefly.
Sure, I'll play along. Spend free.
Okay, we need a heal. I really need Firefly, so we'll save the skill point.
Watch your head.
That one attack really takes out my shield.
Sam in position.
Ooh. This is definitely one of the toughest boss fights other than Nikador.
I weep for the departed.
Okay, we'll do that. Don't tell me we're gonna lose an Axa in this fight. No, Acheron's almost gone! No! Okay, Aventurine... Acheron's all the way down there?
Another
Holy
journey.
crap.
Your waters uplift.
Hedge your bets. It's on me. The dice have been cast.
I have almost one of my other healers done, but they're still under level, only because I haven't farmed. Why does it seem like ice is the only thing that does anything? I swear to God. I feel like ice is the only thing that works on this pool.
It too shall fall.
Sure, I'll play along.
I should have seen where I was at with it. Ow. I think this is where we lose. Oh no. No! This is where we lose! I think we might have to lower the equilibrium level. Look out!
How embarrassing. Didn't come down from the sky?
The city is mine anyway. Why shouldn't I go through the front door?
Let's go, he's still on our side! Our boy! If only we could have used Mighty in this battle. Yes, let's go, full health.
King of the Kremnoan Legion.
Burn my dynasty. Let's see. Ooh, that did damage, let's go! Alright. We gotta get Aventurine's shield. Alright, who can we boost up? Firefly is next. Okay, we'll do Aventurine first.
Hedge your bets. It's on me. The dice have been cast. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Ooh. Okay. This boss fight is almost taking a lot out on me.
Another journey begins.
I think Mighty's ulti, or sub DPS, is just gonna tank for us. I'm so happy he's still on our side though, let's go. I was worried.
It too shall fall.
I guess we should take out another one of these, huh?
Sure, I'll play along. Spend freely.
Leads to self-destruction.
Oh, so he can actually speak. Oh, hell no. Hell no. What is this? It looks badass, but no. And he regens health. Why did I do that? I had a whole skill point for Acheron. Whole ass skill point for Acheron that I just wasted.
Hedge your bets. It's on me.
Okay, we'll heal. Who's next? Alright, Firefly, you're up. You know, with our whole team being slow, the Flame Reavers team, That is badass. I know that's just Mighty's actual ulti, but that's so badass.
Watch your head. The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Honestly, I still hope, whenever we connect back to the Astral Express, I really hope Black Swan finds a way for Acheron to be in this story, just because.
Still waters afloat.
I also low-key don't want to forget about all the Penacony characters.
Now accept your punishment. It's time to end this.
I wonder if the Flame Reaver is an actual person or something. I don't know.
Heed my call. I am the Lance of Fury. The agony this world needs. Witness this. New God has come to Castrum Kremnos.
Holy shit. That was badass. Oh my god. That was badass. Holy hell. I tried staying silent the whole time. Oh my god, that was badass. Holy shit.
As the Council of Elders said,
I probably should have said beforehand, but business has just picked up.
yet the Chrysos heirs are only
Holy.
inciting more chaos.
The music, cinema. Cinema.
They really gave the core flame of strife to a Kremnoan at the end.
What a noisy crowd.
This, doesn't feel right.
It's probably because Orynyx is gone. Orynyx was a generous titan in the eyes of the people. They graced us with miracles, allowing humanity to reap many a convenience from the past.
What they don't know is that the Titan didn't do all of that of its own volition. Regardless, the Titan has fallen, and we must surrender Orynyx's core flame.
A meeting with that woman again so soon? I just can't catch a break.
Back to reality, poor Anaxa.
Professor Anaxa, why don't you find someplace to rest first? Matters that require Aglaya's attention are piling up. You two meeting again will, forgive my honesty, only distract her. Just try to stay on your best behavior, if you know what I mean.
That's not up to me, I'm afraid. I've been trapped in her prison the moment I set foot in this holy city. The price of having a Titan living in my head, I suppose. Don't worry, I don't want trouble
He and Aglaya don't get along. Pross kind of eccentric.
They have differences in ideology. Alright, I suppose that's putting it lightly. Don't worry, you'll figure out the intricacies of these relationships sooner or later.
I'm sure you don't need my help handling Orynyx's core flame. So I'll be off. I have some personal matters to attend to.
It somehow feels like D has closed himself off even more after he completed his trial.
Yeah, a lot has happened in the past few days. You've been lost in thought for a while now too, Treeby. Did Trinon bring news?
Yes. she has found Trian. She was at the bottom of the valley outside the temple, but that's where the good news ends.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. They also found someone else besides Trian. He was no better than a corpse when Trian and Hyacinth arrived. He had suffered more cuts than could be counted and leaped off a cliff from a great height. All to free Trian's body from the clutches of the black-robed swordmaster.
What a brave soul. Do we know who he is?
Yes. It's Crateros.
Damn, okay. Not long ago.
Stop! If you want this girl dead, you'll have to kill me first.
How ludicrous. Your body made of flesh and blood as it is will not survive more than a single strike from me.
Better to die in battle than return even in glory. As a Kremnoan, I know not the fear of death.
She's lost her divinity. I have no interest in an empty shell. But answer me this, child of strife. Why do you raise your shield for her?
As the leader of the God Shield Brigade's elite, I protected the king against the Black Tide with this very shield. And I've done this over and over, hundreds and thousands of times. A pathetic killer like you could never understand the weight it bears.
Pity. And crumble like rusted iron.
Good. Supreme glory shall be mine, as I indulge in the libations and incense offered by my descendants. Come, let us fight! For Kremnos! For my king! For Amphorius!
We foresaw this cruel parting 1,000 years ago. Today is but a reminder of that bitter taste.
The doll.
But Lady Aglaya, I don't understand. It wasn't life itself that Lady Trian lost. Why does she look like she really turned into a doll? I don't understand. Don't be sad, Hyacinth. Trian has used up her borrowed time from Yanis, that's all. Her spirit is now riding the west wind, flying ahead to a world free of sorrow. If a world like that truly exists, does that mean everyone from the Grove is there too?
It exists, Hyacinth. Do you not remember? The prophecy that guides the Chrysos heirs is the voice of Kefili before it fell silent. It loves all of its creations dearly, and would never bear to lead us astray with lies. What about the Kremnoan veteran? How is he doing?
The Twilight Courtyard has done all we can. Even so, we've only managed to keep him from breathing his last.
Damn, their doctors are amazing. Holy
I
hell.
had to use the Sky Priest's techniques to help him to walk again. But if light ever disappears from Akama for good, No. Let's hope that never happens.
This is already nothing short of miraculous. When we found Crateros, he was no better than a corpse. Miraculous is to say the least. Holy hell, that's on Dragon Ball wishing level technology.
The parting hour is upon us. Yet the golden thread runs slack. The heroes have returned with their spoils.
Everyone, please take this opportunity to rest and prepare for what awaits us. You've returned unscathed and brought tidings of triumph. Truly a moment worthy of celebration.
So... didn't we already kind of do that? I guess we should probably just finish the mission out, huh?
It's incredible to think that we returned Nikador's core flame not so long ago. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to say that you and your friend's arrival has melted the glaciers of history.
This is what trailblazing is. Where a nameless goes, trouble follows. We melted a rogue glacier before.
You could say this is the true face of history. It slumbered for 1,000 years, only to awaken for this one moment. Alas, now is not the time for a study of history. I do not see a Naxa around. Was this under your instructions, Finan?
Guilty as charged.
Yes. It just seems much more efficient than letting you two go at it endlessly.
A rash decision. After all, he still bears a core flame with him. I do concur with your assessment of efficiency there. Now, let us table the issue concerning him for the moment. The more urgent matter is the core flame of Orynyx. The Chrysos heirs had initially crafted a plan regarding the order to return the core flames. For titans like Orynyx and Xerxes, who harbor no intentions of harming humanity. Our strategy entailed assuming their divinity only at the very end. But this unforeseen turn of events has thrown everything into disarray.
If we don't return the core flames to the vortex of Genesis, and we leave the Titan's divine positions vacant, we can't even begin to imagine the disaster that would follow.
Are we gonna get a Titan's divine power or a core flame ourselves?
The most pressing issue at hand is that we haven't found the Chrysos heir capable of bearing Orynyx's divinity.
Are we or Finan getting Orynyx's core flame?
Finan, Castris, Mighty, and Hyacinth. Treepy and I devoted a millennium scouring the world, only to find these few people. Only a chosen few possess the capacity to assume divinity. The elite among the Chrysos heirs. We would never hastily extend our invitation without first verifying their potential to bear such power. Yet we cannot compel anyone into divinity, as it would be no different from sentencing them to the gallows.
Truly a dilemma.
Yeah. How about letting her give it a try?
Oh my god, I've been saying this whole time. I've been wanting for someone to say that, friend, so you're okay with sentencing me to the gallows? The owner isn't liable for their pet's words. I'm serious, you're special to Amphorius, and we all know that now about Orynyx. The one projected me into this world and granted me this body. Isn't Orynyx just a little titan, even more capricious than a child? Mighty's Pav. Somewhere in Mar Memorial Palace. I had a feeling. I was wondering if we weren't going to get a core flame ourselves, but I've been saying this ever since this whole new update dropped.
The Reaper has forsaken you too, teacher.
It simply put my life in the hands of the Twilight Courtyard. That priest girl's medical talents are truly exceptional. She might be far from the ordinary girl we envisioned. But this isn't about me, Mighty Mos. I saw it. You finally decided to embrace your own fate.
Power of strife is stirring a tempest within me as we speak. My bones have turned into steel, and my blood is seething in a blaze. Past rulers of Kremnos could only aspire to this might, yet I have merged with it. I've made history, and henceforth divinity and kingship shall coexist as one.
Indeed. You've realized the aspirations of every former king of Kremnos. And now, you can at last bring our people home and reforge the glory of Kremnos.
Unfortunately, I harbor no such desire.
What? What do you mean by that?
Over 2 millennia past, devotees of Nikador's might banded together beneath their feet and erected a city of their own. Ever since then, Kremnoans have served as the blades wielded by the god of war, following the Titan's path in its conquest. Yet, gazing upon our history through the lens of my newfound divinity, I now see it with unprecedented clarity. This history is sheer absurdity and inferiority. People surge onto the battlefield like ants, plundering and slaying for their own greed, only to be trampled upon like ants. The city and the beliefs that Kremnoans hold so dearly, alongside the supposed tradition, mere anthills that can be crushed with a single touch in the eyes of the Titan.
You! Are you trying to strip Kremnoans of the pride we've amassed over thousands of years with mere words?
That pride holds little significance, Kratoros. Now that I've assumed the divinity of strife, my next step will be to renounce the title of king.
No!
Convey my message to every Kremnoan. This is an order.
Do not do this, Mighty Mos. I beg you.
But he already did.
Our history commenced in the year 2506 of the Light Calendar, concluded in the year 4931. I, Mighty Mos, last king of Castrum Kremnos, son of Gorgo, do hereby proclaim.
So in Amphorius, they're in the year 4931. Interesting.
Kremnoan dynasty comes to an official close today.
You have killed us.
Bruv, it looks like you're still living.
You have killed us all.
No. I am granting you a new beginning.
What is this?
My mother's signet ring. It served as a symbol of kingship, and I now imbue it with a fresh significance. Take it, and rally those who have lost their identities. Convey the words of Mighty Mos, now ascended to divinity. You no longer need to chase fleeting honors or face death on the battlefield as if it were your sole destination. However, you must adapt to fit into the city you once observed with indifferent eyes. A cruel fate awaits Amphorius. No matter how illustrious a dynasty may seem, it crumbles to rubble and gravel before formidable foes. Yet, you shall tread the only path out, one that leads to a brand new world at its end.
Why task me with being your messenger? Why not explain all this to them yourself?
Because only humans can guide the path to be trodden by humans. It's not the lot of humans who crave the power of gods and spiral into madness for it. But humans who stand ready to raise their shields high to protect the lives behind them.
I failed to save that child.
That is irrelevant. As demigods, they have long been prepared for it. What truly matters is that you showed up there and shielded her.
The one who persuaded Aglaya to set me free that night. Was that you, Mighty Mos?
Yes.
She's not one to easily make a concession. What did you offer her?
I staked my mother's name to guarantee the integrity of your soul to her. And I promised her that I would dedicate all I have to the Flame Chase journey.
And what is next, Mighty Mos? Where will you be headed now?
To the place where I belong, to fulfill my promise. The madness that has plagued Nikedor and the darkness that has consumed Amphorius. It's now my turn to fight against it. There are some people to meet with before I leave. Let's go.
Before he leaves. Let's see, I think we can still have him. Yeah, there we go. I guess we'll finish Throne and Lo's Long Years Forlorn. Isn't that the Herbal Past once more? Okay, that's different. Kinda thought we were on the final mission there. At least per story quest. Yeah, I still missed him. How are we not up here yet? There we go. I'm pretty sure the last one we're bidding farewell to is probably Finon. But where is he going though? You know what? I know we're close, but we can be closer. I should have just teleported to begin with. Not gonna lie.
You're here, Mighty Mos. It seems that you are prepared.
Yes.
You aided Akuma through yet another trying ordeal, and my gratitude knows no bounds.
Isn't that exactly what you wanted?
Not everything unfolds according to my plan. In the current state of the world, I can only proceed one step at a time. Furthermore, you are ready to dedicate all that you have, regardless of the promise you made to me, aren't you?
Throughout my time in the Holy City, I've gleaned valuable lessons from you. Strategy, leadership, adaptability to change. Yet, it's only recently that I've come to realize the truly remarkable quality you possess.
And what is it?
It's the magnetic allure in your presence. It draws people to gather around you willingly, to seek your guidance.
Mighty, you could just say she's attractive.
They strive not to disappoint you, not due to fear of repercussions, but out of sincere alignment with your ideals. That is precisely what every ruler of Castrum Kremnos has been missing.
I am truly honored to hear that. And now, Mighty Mos, you have risen as the most powerful demigod in the world. How do you intend to wield this newfound power?
I shall see Nikedor's aborted mission through to completion, and become the strongest bulwark for Amphorius to defend against the Black Tide. I will secure enough time for the Flame Chase journey, until you manage to lead everyone to reach the miracle.
Mighty Mos, a new chapter awaits Amphorius. Yet, the one who guides the people to the destination need not be you and I.
Huh. What did you see after assuming Nestia's divinity?
Despite the passage of 1,000 years, every word of that prophecy remains as vivid as ever. You shall have your final bath in warm and radiant gold.
I wonder when we're also gonna get a Glaya origin story too. Probably way later in the story.
Just as cryptic as all the other prophecies.
What's the reason for the laughter?
I was just thinking, if an ordinary person encountered these words, they would probably stay away from the baths for the rest of their life.
But I cannot forgo the delightful experience a bath offers.
I.e. Trailblazer, who never takes a bath?
So, I assume you also glimpsed yours, Mighty Moose?
One day, you shall die with a wound in your back.
Well,
that's going to be from Finon, isn't it?
Scenario.
That's going to be from Finon, isn't it?
If I were to be terrified by drivel with no basis, I would not have attracted your gaze and joined the flame chase journey in the first place.
You speak the truth. May you be destined for a powerful fate, and may we reunite in the promised new world. Farewell, mighty.
Bid farewell to Tribi, Casterus, and the Grand Craftsman. Where would they be? Down? Oh, wants me to... Wait, what? Okay, which way is each going to? Are they all just out here? I really hope I'm at the optional one. I hope I'm at the optional one.
Lady Trebios not here?
Yes, we are.
Lord Mighty!
Hyacinth. So you are the physician Krateros spoke of. It's no wonder then that he was pulled back from the brink of death. You have my gratitude.
I can take that as a compliment, right?
I've heard about what happened at the Grove. I'm deeply sorry for your loss.
I've heard far too much about death and grief recently. To quote Lady Trebi, we should all focus on tomorrow, shouldn't we?
That's a valid point. You've always been the most optimistic one among us.
Well, I must say, it feels quite incredible to see a new demigod standing right before me.
You should prepare yourself as well. Humanity has already taken hold of strife. And one day, it will also reach the sky.
Do you really believe I can do it? Even my ancestor, that hero of legends, couldn't conquer the core flame of Aquila.
Okay, so Hyacinth's definitely getting the core flame of Aquila.
Given your good rapport with
soon.
demigods, you should know that the path to assuming divinity is never limited to swords and spears.
You've always been so perceptive, Lord Mighty. Rest assured, if fate has truly selected me, I'll be ready. Right. You are here looking for Lady Trebi and Lady Trina, no? They're not around at the moment. Is there a message you'd like me to pass on to them?
No need. I've already bid farewell to Aglaya. Meeting with the Oracle is simply a matter of courtesy.
You've bid farewell?
I'm heading back to Castrum Kremnos to fight against the Black Tide. In all likelihood, I will never again return to Akuma.
Oh.
On second thought, there is something that I'd like you to help me convey to them.
I'm all ears, Lord Mighty. I'll make sure to convey every single word.
Tell them that there is no longer a need to send scouts behind enemy lines. With a single message, the Lance of Fury will target anyone who dares oppose Akuma.
So I know we go up there. Okay, that's definitely our room. We need to go over here. Oh, we're gonna have to run, aren't we? Bidding farewell to everyone. All the way over there, we're gonna have to run. Running, and running. Man, I don't want to say goodbye to Mighty this fast. Are you kidding me? Bruv, how dare we bid farewell this fast?
Lord Mighty.
I'll be embracing my destiny before you do, Castorus.
Can you feel Thanatos right now?
I don't feel them at all, regrettably. You have been painstakingly seeking that Titan for so long. Have you ever considered reaching out to me for help?
You mean...
Death refused to ferry me. If you were to send me to the Netherrealm, I may uncover clues along the way back.
I would never do that, Lord Mighty. Death is not a game.
You're right. That may very well be the reason why my people have struggled for millennia. They underestimated the significance of death.
So, are you returning home alone, Lord Mighty?
Returning home, you say? Maybe. At this moment, Castrum Kremnos is not just my birthplace, but also my fated destination. Work harder, Castorus. Go and do what you have to do, so that the trials we have endured may have meaning.
I will, Lord Mighty. May we reunite on the other side, where the warm west wind blows.
And now the Grand Craftsman. So, I take it Finon's gonna be with Trailblazer and Don Hung. If not, we're gonna see him on the way out. Oh, it's taking me to the Trailblazer room. Where's the other dude? He's all the way down here. Oh, what's his name? Cartonis. Definitely someone else.
Without the signet ring, but looking more like a king now.
I'm no longer the king, Grand Craftsman.
Matters not the title. Surpassed all former kings your achievements have.
I will honor your trust and liberate the world from the clutches of fear. Nevertheless, I must request that you continue to watch over Finon, Cartonis. I have a feeling that his fate will weigh heavier than all of ours combined.
Keep Finon in mind, I will. Return to your home, brave king. Together with everyone, I shall remain here. The thunder from Castrum Kremnos we wait to hear.
Alright, bid farewell to the Trailblazer then. No Finon, so I guess we're seeing Finon on the way out then. Mighty!
Outlanders? No. Trailblazers. I will soon make my way to Castrum Kremnos. If all goes according to plan, this may be our final meeting. I just want to let you know that I appreciate everything you have done for Amphorius.
Reflecting on the past and moving forward to the future, a challenge I faced as well. Though we never had a chance for a deep conversation after all we've experienced together, you are also an ally of the Trailblaze, Mighty.
That means a lot to me. May success accompany your trailblazing wherever it leads. How about you let me guess what's on your mind?
Oh, something inspiring, sentimental, nonsensical. Probably nonsensical.
Are you gonna say something insane again, Trailblazer?
What are we gonna do without you? Just smile if you don't know how to respond. I love it.
Now that I bear the divine within me, I can get the vague feeling that you have a great significance for the future of Amphorius.
Foreshadowing, that's foreshadowing.
With this departure, I fear that I will never again return. Can I entrust you both to watch my back? And to continue supporting the Flame Chase journey in my absence?
Why, of course. Rest assured, we'll do everything we can.
You have my gratitude. Then, farewell.
Hold on.
Yes?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Let's at least snap a photo together to capture this moment, shall we? Yo, Trailblazers going full march. Let's go.
Sure, let's do it.
She's going full March. Let's go. Man, I really miss March. I swear, we need to have... We better have an update on March. I swear. Looks pretty good. What do you think, Mighty?
Well, feels peculiar, I suppose. I'm not talking about your photographic skills. It's just that I rarely take photos. But this one, it's pretty good.
I never fail to impress. I'm glad you like it. Make sure not to leave any regrets behind.
I wish the same for you during your time in Amphorius.
Bid farewell to Finon. Okay, where's Finon? If he's gonna be a ways away. All the way right outside the city of Akima, isn't he?
The prince is here! Run! Hold on! Lord Mightimos isn't the prince anymore. He's now the guardian of Amphorius.
What's going on?
Bid farewell to Akima. Take it Finon's probably gonna be down there then, huh? There he is.
We salute you. Farewell, Savior.
Wow.
It's been a while.
I should have known you were the mastermind behind this.
Hey, don't go pointing fingers without cause. I swear I'm innocent this time. See those kids over there? They're the ones who brought everyone together.
I admit, that took me by surprise.
Were you seriously just going to sneak off without a word with me?
Well, I was actually on my way to bid farewell to you, but ended up running into this.
Oh, that's quite an honor, I suppose. We better not leave them waiting too long, don't you think?
The road to Castrum Kremnos from here is long. Perhaps it wouldn't be a bad idea to take a moment and etch their faces in my memory one last time.
Walk with Finon for the last part of your journey.
I see. More than just the Kremnoans here.
You're now the guardian of Amphorius, after all. I'm thinking, maybe it's about time the god of strife gets a new name.
Guardian?
How about the god of solidarity or preservation? Dong Hang mentioned that one today.
I recommend that you steer clear.
All right. It's about time for us to part ways. Any final goodbyes you want to share? This might be your last chance. Why so quiet? I thought divinity would wash away some of your sentiments.
Do you truly feel as carefree as you seem? Or is this just a facade you wear?
You know what? You sound just like Aglaia at this moment.
Please tell me Finon doesn't turn out to be an enemy later.
But you're
I don't want that foreshadowing.
I just thought that putting on a nonchalant front for this occasion might help us preserve some dignity.
I can see through your deception, even without the power of mind reading.
Am I really that terrible at controlling my facial expressions? Well, with that said, thank you for aiding me in defeating my archenemy, Mightimos.
No need to thank me. This triumph brings no delight, nor does it signify closure. You understand that more than me.
I feel like the Flame Reaver will be back.
In the end, I still haven't unraveled the mystery behind that black-robed swordmaster. And I can't even ascertain their demise.
Can also talk, and it also has a sense of humanity, or at least its own existence, too.
Maybe I've never managed to cut off my destiny.
But that matters not. Pain may be cured, but scars remain. This should not be effaced. Even with the divine might of Ornyx, you cannot stop the past from leaving its marks in our blind spots. Can you genuinely let go of everything as soon as that Swordmaster is dead? That's impossible. Revenge is merely an obligation that must be carried out, and no one can find mental fulfillment through it.
You're right.
Look forward. Chew up and swallow your past. And make sure emptiness and bitterness are not the only flavors you know. Remember that there is a whole world behind you waiting to be saved.
I will keep that in mind.
I have a final favor to ask. Please look after the Kremnoan warriors in my absence. They will undoubtedly face challenges while assimilating into Akama. It is my sole regret that I cannot stand by them during this time.
Do not worry. Leave it to me. And, while I'm at it, I'm going to find out if the Kremnoan language is really missing that many words.
The Kremnoan philosophy can never be encapsulated in a mere dictionary. But if there's a chance in the next life, you should come visit my library. I'll be on my way, Deliverer. Remember to stay alive till the final act.
Yes. Same goes for you. Don't die too easily. May triumph always be yours, Mightimos.
Oh, right. One last question.
Go ahead. You better not leave any regrets behind.
Are you the one who told Cartonis about the signet ring?
Well,
Who knows?
Farewell to the one called Mighty.
Get up, my son.
You showed great courage in today's training. Let's wrap it up for now.
Yes, Mother. Mother, there's something I want to ask you.
What is it, Midamos?
Why must we learn to fight?
It is for glory and honor, my son. For Kremnoans, mastery of swords and spears is ingrained from birth. And the battlefield is our destined bend.
Is that really
the way it is, Mother?
What makes you say so?
Because you don't sound entirely sure.
You're right, Midamos. I once believed those words, without question. Until your father cast you into the Sea of Souls. It was at that moment I realized how everything I believed in was utterly hollow. Perhaps the spirit of Kremnos had once existed. But as greed bloomed in the hearts of humanity over the years, such spirit had long faded alongside our glory. I no longer put my faith in any oath or doctrine. Now I have just one role. That of your mother, Midamos. Your guardian.
That dream always ends there. The journey back to Castrum Kremnos is proving to be longer than expected. Kratoros said that shortly after my fall into the sea, my mother challenged my father to a duel. She died through father's treachery, and I never saw her face. Yet each night she would show up, waiting by the flickering firelight. I always anticipated the sequel to that dream, believing she had more words of wisdom or guidance to offer. But now, I think I finally come to understand. That is all she wished to tell me. And now, I too am left with but one role.
Return home.
It is time for this journey to reach its end.
Oh.
Midamos is back.
I guess we'll just slow jog.
Want to try some?
We meet again, Your Highness.
How was your training? Say, come and check out what I just wrote.
Midamos, did you just come back from training?
It's been a while.
You at the festival.
Welcome home, Midamos. Have you found something?
The son of Gorgo will be crowned in blood! The son of Gorgo will be crowned in blood!
Mother, I am home.
I feel like that could have been a whole side quest in and of itself. Presently in Akuma.
We smell sunlight and the wind of Akuma. This was your favorite spot, wasn't it, Trian?
Lady Trian, why did it have to end up like this?
Take it easy, Cass. Departure is a part of life. It's just that ours isn't as tumultuous as it is for ordinary folks. When we started our journey, Yanis had already provided their prophecy. Just like how that Titan divided themselves to create the countless passages in the world. It's only natural for us to follow the same path since we inherited their destiny.
If you don't mind, Tribi, are you still willing to unveil that past for us? The past regarding the prophecy?
What do you seek to learn, Snowy?
Varimos has left the city to face his own fate. That is, the fate of every demigod. We will all eventually let go of our past to follow the same path as his. So, what I want to know is, as Amphorius' first demigod, what compelled you to take the first step on this journey? And what has sustained you to make it this far without looking back? Despite the fracturing of your body and the numerous departures you have endured.
Man's asking the real questions here.
Alright.
Teacher, are you sure about this?
I also want to see Aglaya's past too. Every single one of their pasts. I mean, I'm pretty sure all of them are going to be shown within time.
What reason do we have to keep it from them? Let's go, everyone. Let's go to the Abyss of Fate and see how it used to be.
Count me in.
That's great. Thank you. Trinan, would you mind?
Tribi, are you not coming with us?
I want to stay here with Trian for a bit longer.
I see. We'll be off then. Take care.
Since you have made your decision, then let's proceed as you wish. See you later, teacher.
Cass, are you not going with them?
No. I'd prefer to remain here to accompany Lady Trian. She hated being alone.
What's this?
A little gift that I had hoped to deliver to her personally. Though fate had other plans.
Oh. So you saw us arguing that day?
Yes. I figured Lady Trian would like it a lot, so I bought it.
I see. Cass. You know, I recognized it immediately that day. It truly is an authentic piece from Yanisopolis.
Then why?
Then why did they fight?
It's just that Trian had forgotten far more things than I. For example, she forgot that this glass object meant something unfortunate according to the traditions of our homeland.
I'm sorry, Lady Tribi. Should I...
No need to apologize, Cass. At that time, I simply didn't want her to be trapped by our past, especially considering how much time had passed since we left home. But now... it might just be the perfect gift for Trian.
All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. While you and I have long accepted this absurd fate, they remain fresh and inexperienced. Teacher, don't let the weight of that cruel prophecy crush their spines.
But it would be even more cruel if we allow them to ignorantly fall before the gates of the new world. They will eventually need to know the truth. We just need the right opportunity. This, to me, feels like the right opportunity.
So, this is how the Temple of the Three Fates looked back in the day.
At this point, Yannisopolis still resides under Aquila's protection. Yet it is already fated for decline, and only contains a beautiful facade.
Is it because Amphorius has entered Era Bellica?
Yes. Strife remains distant from this part of Amphorius right now. But in 5 years' time, at the same entry hour, this temple will become the source of another war.
Then, where are you at this time?
Does Amphorius time?
Right over there.
Why does she look somewhat different?
It's because we don't quite recall how we used to look.
Oh, my apologies.
Please don't. We should be the ones apologizing. Come, everyone. It's time to witness our last conversation with Orynyx. You're here, Orynyx.
I can understand the Titan language now. Sounds so mature.
This is our memory, so your senses are also aligned with the Trebios of that moment.
You still consume yourself for that false prophecy.
False prophecy, huh? So you still think that way?
Even if Kefali has fallen, they would never guide humans to kill their own comrades. Stop while you still can, Trebios. Spreading the prophecy will only kindle disaster. That disaster will tear you into 1,000 pieces.
But the Black Tide has already arrived, and Yannis remains in slumber. If even the God of Passages, known for guiding mortals, cannot resist this catastrophe, then what can we do against the incoming destruction?
Do not get involved with the core flames. If you do that, you can still remain chosen by fate.
Those chosen by fate would never have their family taken from them. And how can I alone remain safe and secure while watching the entire world crumble before my eyes?
This might be our last conversation, Orynyx. I will do everything I can to protect you from the Black Tide.
The family she just mentioned.
It's our mother. She fell from the spot into the valley a long time ago. It was during a grand ceremony held to seek Yannis's guidance. But things took an unexpected turn. It was Kefali who responded instead.
Did something go wrong with the ceremony?
Yes, but those two occurrences were in fact unrelated. Kefali's response was simply a coincidence. On that frosty night with treachery abound, as the Holy Maiden of Yannisopolis met her demise, the world-bearing Titan also fell in another corner of the world. Let's keep up with her. This story, she should be the one to tell it.
That thing ahead.
It's the altar of Talantin. But that's not our destination. We're heading to the left.
This
Oh,
place
okay.
used to be passable.
That's not the... Oh, this is the... Is this the final mission for this story? I think we've been going on for a bit. I think we'll probably just finish this up tomorrow. And then just do... I don't know how long we have left of this story, but I think we'll probably just finish this tomorrow. Ooh. Actually, this looks like a good way to end it. Kinda sucks that that's all the way over there. What? I thought I seen one. Pilgrim Nymph. Okay. I guess we'll get this last little guy before we do anything else. I guess we'll call it there for now. Let's see. Can we get something cool out of this? There we go. I guess we'll just call it there for now. Finish this up tomorrow and then just go from there. I don't know how long this is gonna last or how long the... I don't know if it's like maybe an hour at most or how long that's left of the story, but we'll just finish it up tomorrow, so we'll do that. So stay tuned, and without further ado, thank you everyone for watching and tuning in, especially all the way to the end. But without further ado, I must bid you adieu, so goodbye, and good night, bang, and I'll see you later everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Good night.